Hi there! Looking for a way to clean your beloved shoes but with limited resources? Are you someone like me who only recently decided to learn basic adult skills? Well, look no further. Welcome to Martin Says, where I, Martin Content, will show you how to properly clean your white canvas sneakers with what maybe is available at home. Let's go! First things first, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and click on that notification bell while you're at it to be updated with more sneaker tips and tricks. To start things off, you would need the following. Firstly, a basin large enough to fit your shoe. Next up, liquid dishwashing soap. Next up, liquid laundry detergent soap. Next would be an old toothbrush. Do not use the one you're currently using, or you could use other small brushes to scrub off the dirt. Next up would be a sponge, something harder to help scrub off the dirt from the sole. Lastly, a dry towel. Again, it has to be dry to dry up your shoe. Let's get ready to wash these bad boys. Okay. First up would be to mix 1 part soap and 1 part water. This goes for both the dishwashing and the laundry detergent soap. It is also important to use cold water as it does not set the stains in, unlike hot water. Next up would be to prepare the workstation. So probably you'll be using your bathroom or somewhere with tiles. For me, I'll be using the basin and I laid out the towel on the table to wash on. Okay, so for this one, I'll be washing just one shoe just to show you how to do it. So usually I'll be prepping the shoe. We'll be removing the insole. However, since the insole is attached, we could just start to do the scrubbing. Okay, so make sure you're very thorough when it comes to scrubbing. Since we're not using any special products, we need to focus more on the manpower when it comes to cleaning the shoe. I suggest doing this in 2 separate rounds. So currently I'm doing the first round. I'm using blue detergent. It's very useful because the laundry bluing typically found in concentrated liquid form contains a blue pigment or dye, acts as a subtle tint to the fabric. So this tint has the effect of making the white fabric appear whiter to the eye. So this is perfect for white sneakers. Now for the sole, I highly suggest using the dishwashing soap. So for this part, we could use first the sponge, then we could use the toothbrush or the smaller brush. Now for the second round, we'll be doing the same thing. You could start either on the upper or on the sole, depending on how you want to deal with it. Just remember to keep the same level of energy when it comes to brushing off the dirt. Next up would be to rinse off the excess soap. So it's very important to make sure that the shoe won't be soapy because you don't want the soap to dry out on the shoe. So you could also use again a rinsed off brush or the sponge to wipe off the excess soap. Next up would be to dry off the shoe. You need to use a dry towel to dab off the excess water. Then you're gonna put the dry towel in the shoe to prevent it from crinkling and deforming the shoe. Okay, so next up is letting them dry. So as you can see, it's pretty hot. It's perfect, but you don't want them to directly be in contact with the sunlight. Just let them stay outside as much as possible air dry because the glue, it wouldn't work well if you put them directly to heat. The glue won't stick properly if you put it directly to sunlight. So just leave it here and wait for it to dry.
One eternity later.
And voila, here it is. So it's completely dried and I'm putting it next to the other side of the shoe. So we'll be taking out the towel and check it out. The shape retained since it dried out and no wrinkles, and it's perfect. So if you could compare it to what it was before, it's pretty clean now compared to the dirty mess that it was. Hopefully you got some useful tips from this video, and let me know in the comments below on whether you've tried this or you have other tips to share. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up and let your voices be heard on the comments section. And do not forget to subscribe to my channel to be updated with the latest sneaker trends and tips, as well as other hype-related news and happenings. Once again, this is Martin Says, and see ya!